Okay, welcome back to round two with, what are we playing? Ponza. Green, red, Ponza. We are going to try and Blood Moon some people out of the game. And this is a turn to Blood Moon. So, keep. We hope we can lock our opponent out of the game, and then we will draw into some threats at a later stage. That's the plan here. So, let's just Forest, Arbor Elf. We are disguising ourselves. We could potentially be something like the Green Devotion deck, but it's probably just between Devotion and Ponza here for our opponent if they're trying to put us on a deck. Eldrazi Temple does nothing for our opponent, so we shouldn't be disrupted here. Other than Dismember. Okay, that's fine. So we get a turn 3 Blood Moon. Play it the fair way. Windswept Teeth, pass the turn. If your opponent's got another temple into Thought-Knot Seer, then sure, that's just bad beats, and that kind of thing happens. Come on, no temple. Power plant is absolutely fine. So Blood Moon isn't as good against this version of Tron as it is against the regular versions. Oh, more disruption. If you want to blow up the elf, that's still annoying, but it's acceptable because we can still just Blood Moon you this turn. Let's get a Stomping Ground tapped. And we probably want another green source before we Blood Moon ourselves. So let's do that. And this should slow our opponent down a good amount as well. So all of their Eldrazi become very difficult indeed to cast unless they draw wastes. The Tron doesn't happen. 3 red mana. What can you do with that? Nothing. Is he trying to cast a Matter Reshaper that he can't cast? Yes. Okay. Birds. Stomping Ground tapped. Next turn, Inferno Titan. Pass the turn. This is fun. Pure magic. Pure magic. Our opponent's trying to do stupid things and we just say no. No. We're not really down for what you're doing over there. You monster. You're trying to cast Karn. You're trying to cast Thorn Seer. We're not going to let that happen. So what can they draw? They can draw Waste. They can draw Mind Stone. They are they the only sources of colorless mana in their deck at the moment? I don't care. We are just going absolute slammer jammer, Inferno Titan, smash you for 3, untap, kill you. I'm not sure. Is it actually lethal next turn? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. It's lethal next turn. If they have nothing. Okay, attack. They could have Dismember or something here, but smash you, trigger, burn you, all of it right there. Okay, that resolves. Take 3. Let's just float all this mana first. Inferno Titan gets pumped. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Our opponent sees that they are dead and says that's enough for me. Okay, sideboarding against Eldrazi Tron. Fracturing Gust seems kind of bad. Primal Command. That could be okay, but it's not great, I suppose. You just get rid of a land for a while a turn. Thragtusk seems mediocre. I think so. Ancient Grudge will bring in a couple. I don't think we want all three because there's a lot of. They don't have that many artifacts. Anger of the Gods is useless. Throne is kind of useless. I can bring in a Primal Command or two here. Shave a Huntmaster. Crumble to Dust seems awesome. Tireless Tracker seems pretty good. Stone Rain seems fine. What else do we want to cut? Inferno Titan finishes the game so quickly. We'll cut another Huntmaster. Acidic Slime is decent. Thragtusk might be unnecessary. What else? What else? What else? Stone Rain is fine. Yeah. Acid Moss is fine. We'll leave in the land destruction package as a whole here. I think I'll cut. Yeah, let's go down one Primal Command. We'll just bring one in. Okay, what does this hand do? We can cast Acid Moss fairly quickly, and we've got Ancient Grudge in hand, so we've got a bit of disruption here. I think this is probably worth keeping. Our opponent's gone to 6 and put a card on the bottom. So they've managed to find themselves a nice little temple. Let's try to blow that up. Arbor Elf would be nice here. Okay, Storm Breath is fine, but that's a good few turns away. Let's get Stomping Ground, Untapped, and Birds. See if the bird survives. One interaction. Oh, okay, cool. Our opponent's just got the Nutter Butters. Is it actually? Oh no, just Ballista. Okay, that's fine. If that's all they want to use their Eldrazi Temples on, then that's kind of okay with me. So I think we want to enchant the forest in case we get a Blood Moon out. Let's put that on green. And we might as well do the other one as well. That one can go on red, I suppose. So yeah, we want to put the Utopia Sprawls over here because if we get a Blood Moon down, then the Stomping Ground won't be a forest anymore, so these enchantments would just fall off. So we'll try and put it on the basic so we don't screw ourselves when we Blood Moon. Next turn we've got a pretty good set of options. Matter Shaper is kind of irrelevant, and Ghost Quarter is absolutely brutal. So yeah, that's annoying. That's the other thing that we kind of have to play around, but didn't. But opponent has missed their third land drop, so hopefully in 2 turns we can get them with this Acid Moss. We'll just play out the Arbor Elf for now, leave up Ancient Grudge, take our beats from this Matter Shaper and hope they don't draw, well, a land or a Thought-Knot Seer. They've drawn the land. Is there a Reality Smasher? There is a Reality Smasher because they have slammed this as quickly as anyone has ever slammed a spell. Can we deal with that? Certainly not yet. We need something big very quickly. You are not very big. We're at 9. We can take 8 again next turn. That's quite risky, but okay, if we Acid Moss this turn, take down a temple, get ourselves a Stomping Ground, Next turn we can play out Huntmaster, gain a bit of life, go back up to 3. That doesn't actually work very well, does it? Unless our opponent's not playing spells, we might be able to get the Huntmaster. Ooh, this is another creature, then we're probably just dead. Yeah, okay, this is not good. Okay, so we've got a chump blocker at least, which is not what we really want to be doing with these guys. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Okay, well, our opponent mulled and got a good draw out of it, so... And maybe it was worth diversifying which lands we put the Utopia Scrolls on. But I wasn't thinking about Blood Moon. Oh, no, sorry, not Blood Moon, about Ghost Quarter. In terms of sideboarding, I think what we did there was or the sideboarding plan is probably fine. I don't really want too much more of this stuff, so I'm just going to run it back. If we were on the draw, that game would have gone a lot better. So this hand looks absolutely garbage because we can't do anything useful. And this hand is really slow, but we could draw into something useful. We have, like, these 3 cards are actually probably pretty good in the matchup, so if we can get them to, if we can get ourselves to 3 to 4 mana, 4 mana, then this could be quite good. But if our opponent just goes temple into temple again, then we're kind of screwed. They don't. An Arbor Elf is great, so let's play that. I assume it's going to die, but we might as well give it a go. If we can untap an Acid Moss next turn, then that would be awesome. It didn't have Dismember. Is this just a Reshaper? Or is it another Ballista for 1? It's a Ballista for 1. Awesome. So they're just going to blow up the Arbor Elf again. Yep. And now we need to draw a land. Or Blood Moon. Blood Moon would be nice. That's not Blood Moon. Okay, play Windswept Heath, pass the turn. Even with Thought Not Sit here, 2 of the cards in our hand are really good against their deck. So, and it looks like it is Thought Not Sit because they must play like 15 of these in their deck. It always happens. Okay, interesting to see what they take. I think Acidic Slime might be quite useful here. You're going to take Crumble to Dust, which is cool. So now we get to Acid Moss and ramp ourselves straight into Acidic Slime. Which should block the Thorn Seer. Okay, we're going to take that temple away because screw Eldrazi Temple. Means we're probably not getting Reality smashed next turn. We'll get a second green source in case of Blood Moon and pass the turn. Now we just need to play out this Acidic Slime so we don't lose to Thornar's. Ghost Quarter is absolutely fine actually, yeah, that's fine. We can still do everything we wanted to do. Expedition Map, they crack it, interesting, and get a Wastes, so they are immune to getting Blood Mooned out of the game. So now, yeah, stick to the plan, slam, and this time let's take out Well, we've got this Utopia Sprawl, so I'm going to take out the Ghost Quarter, which means that if we don't draw a land next turn, then at least the turn after we're able to cast this Inferno Titan. So we should be able to keep Thought-Knot Seer from attacking us. If they do, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you've got, but I am perfectly willing to block this. Sure. Okay. Reshaper, that's fine. Did they realise that Acidic Slime has Death Touch? Or did they just not see that there? Boom, 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 boom. We have Giant Fatties as well. I will... So with that, they got Wastes, so they have at least one more land in hand that we know about. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit them in the face. I don't want to ramp them here, because Reality Smasher is still a pain. So we'll just hit them direct. If they attack, that's fine. We will block, but we don't have to ramp them this turn if we don't want to. Another Matter Shaper. And do they want to suicide it in? No. I suppose they can try to double block if they think that we have forgotten how Inferno Titan works. Hint, we haven't. So let's kill one of these, because we have to now, to stop the double block. If there's another one off the top, then that's pretty unfortunate, but it seems unlikely. Dismember is also really unfortunate. But our opponent's going to be taking an absolute crap ton of damage here if they do go for the Dismember. So they've passed priority, we will pass priority back. They will Dismember, put it down to a 1-1. And then I'm just going to pump all of my mana. So all I need to do is give this +4/+0 and trample. Cool. So it's a 10-6, so it's a 5-1, so you take 3. And my Titan dies. Thought-Knot Seer off the top is fine because that takes things that we probably don't care about. I'd say our opponent is definitely ahead at this point because, well, I mean, they have a threat, regardless of how useless it is against us right now. It's a threat nonetheless, and we need to find a way to deal with it. Okay, so they take the Arbor Elf, which I suppose makes sense because we do have a Kessig Wolf run. Stone Rain. Yeah, we'll take down the Wastes, just in case we draw a Blood Moon. If they draw a Tron piece, then that's pretty unfortunate, but, you know, happens, stuff happens, deal with it. Okay, do all that, pass the turn. What have you got? Basilisk Collar, that's kind of annoying. Yep, opponent gets in for 4, they go to 13, we go to 11. Any creature off the top would be great here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That will block all day. Yep, we gain a bit of life, go back up to 13 as well, and now we have 4 power, so we can block Thought-Knot Seer. If they attack, then I will snap it off, I think. Yeah. Block and block. If they've got another Dismember, that would be unfortunate, but okay, they don't. And we get a bird, which is still a creature, and we can kill them with it. Inferno Titan is a better creature though, so let's do that one instead. Slam. Burn you for 3. Yeah, all of it there. Yield. And we'll play out the bird as well, in case they find a way to deal with the Titan. If they have, you know, Urza's tower into all his dust, then we are sad. But they don't. Okay, cool. So now we're in a really good position. Opponent's got 5 cards in hand, but they have not got the resources to deploy them, which is exactly the point of our deck. Windswept Teeth is nothing other than 1 more point of power on an attacker. I don't like that we have to give our opponent a card off the Reshaper here, but I do like that we get to slam for approximately 1 million. It's a mine. Mine doesn't do very much. Let's pump for 5. Hit you for 11. Yeah, that was actually lethal. That was stupid. Oh well, we're probably good next turn. I didn't think it would actually be that close to lethal. Didn't bother counting. Hint: always count. Now our opponent thinks we're holding something up when we've got 0 cards in hand. Ugh. If we lose because of that, then I will be extremely sad. So now they can go fetch their last Tron piece, but they've already played a land. So, or did they? No, they didn't, did they? So they can have 5 mana here. So they can play a Smasher, or what? Okay, Reality Smasher is fine. You're still dead. Cool. I suppose their plan is to hope that we're stupid, because I have just shown them that we're stupid, so that seems like a perfectly reasonable plan. Yep. Okay, cool. And our opponent scoops. So 2-1. That's another round where I've made a terrible mistake, and it's not cost us. So maybe this deck's just kind of fine. Okay, cool. I will see you in round number 3.